In a small, candle-lit library tucked away in Paris, young scholar Julian carefully unrolled an ancient Persian manuscript. The delicate parchment smelled of dust and time, and the intricate illustrations seemed almost alive. He had always been fascinated by the East, the lands of sprawling deserts, vibrant bazaars, and mysterious scholars. Europe, in his time, had developed a fascination with Oriental cultures, often romanticizing and misrepresenting them. Julian knew this curiosity was not just academic, it carried the weight of power, politics, and sometimes prejudice. As he turned the pages, he noticed the text was a mix of poetry, science, and philosophy, revealing a civilization of immense depth and wisdom. But he also understood that many European collectors and writers had reshaped these narratives, seeing the East as exotic, mystical, and backward, a canvas for their imagination rather than a reality. Julian pondered, how could he share the richness of these cultures without perpetuating the distortions of Orientalism? That evening, he walked along the Seine, the manuscript tucked under his arm. He passed shops with tapestries depicting harems and camels, paintings that had inspired European fantasies for decades. The city seemed to hum with a curiosity that mirrored his own, yet he could not shake the unease. This fascination was double-edged, blending admiration with domination. Julian's mind wandered across time, imagining scholars, travelers, and colonizers who had shaped the way Europe understood, or misunderstood, the East. He realized that history was never neutral, it was a story written from particular perspectives, often overlooking the voices of those it described. Far from Europe, in a bustling market of Istanbul, Aylan, a local merchant, arranged colorful textiles while overhearing a group of foreign travelers debating the Orient. They spoke of the Ottoman Empire with awe and condescension in equal measure, noting its exotic architecture, elaborate clothing, and strange customs. Aylan listened quietly, recognizing how their fascination was entwined with assumptions. They saw only spectacle, not the daily lives of the people around them. Aylan had grown up with the stories of her ancestors, with poets, scholars, and scientists whose knowledge had once traveled to Europe centuries ago. Yet now, many of her visitors believed they were discovering wisdom for the first time. She smiled politely, offering them tea, while quietly reflecting on the irony. The East had always been a center of knowledge, yet European Orientalists often erased the voices of those who lived it. Later, as the sun set over the Bosphorus, Aylan watched the golden light ripple across the water, thinking of the scholars Julian might become. She imagined a world where curiosity did not equal domination, where stories could be shared with respect and authenticity. The market grew quiet, but the lesson lingered. History was a mirror, and to truly understand another culture, one must look beyond the surface, listening to the voices that had been silenced for centuries.